Hey guys, first regardsman here, and so I'll be talking about the brand new bot customization coming to Space Marine 2 patch 11.0. Now I'm currently here on the public test server. I've gotten a bit of time in on this, just to, like play around with the bot customization and stuff like that. A big question people have in Space Marine 2 is, will the new bot customization save my loadouts? Stuff like a combi meltagun, stuff like a plasma tactical as your favorite bot, or more importantly, will you get team perks? Now, the unfortunate answer to this is that the only thing a bot customization currently covers is the customization of your outfit. As far as anyone can tell, all you get to do is change the outfit of your guy. So basically, you just go in, you customize your armor set. Whatever selected armor you have on your bot, that is what will be brought into the actual gameplay. So you have to go through every single class, change their outfit, change their color, you'll go into game, and that is what they'll be wearing. Now that sounds pretty disappointing to a lot of people. A lot of people want to have their bot customization to be like the main thing in the game currently. Like, properly have like a full team support, like a support build for your guys, and go play by yourself. Because, the upcoming Space Marine 2 Tech Marine launch is going to be here in like January or February. And the devs actually responded to the issue there, where everyone's going to want to be playing Tech Marine. Bot customization was supposed to be what people thought was going to be the fix for this, where basically you go in and change all your bots to actually let you level up and level up your new Tech Marine class, because everyone is going to be spamming Tech Marine. Unfortunately, it's just customization for your guys, so that does kind of suck. Now, something else I want to mention here is that in the PTS, if you swap to like the champion skins and stuff like that, you will be unable to actually see these in game. It only works for like normal outfits. So if you want to play as something crazy like a Dark Angels champion pack, you can't do that for your bot. It's only for the main character. They will show up as Ultramarines. And speaking of Ultramarines, this is something I want to talk about in general, is that some of the new stuff we have here, like even the new armor parts, like all the purity seals in this game are Ultramarine coded. It's pretty obnoxious. We still don't have chapter banner customization at all outside of champion skins. I kind of understand that, because you have to like do a full redesign of the entirety of the champion skins for things like that. But it just feels like some of the customization is a little underbaked, and I'll be quite honest, I find the bot customization to be pretty disappointing. I was hoping we'd have like a proper solo mode, because if you go over here, if we go up into like the launch bay and we check out all like the quick matching and stuff like that, you can go into here, turn on private mode, and turn bots on. Now, with bots are supposed to be like a proper gameplay mode in Space Marine 2, or at least that's what it feels like it's supposed to be, because they've been progressively buffing bots as the game has gone on. Bots have only gotten stronger, they do more damage now, they have a huge damage reduction. It's supposed to be a solo mode, and then true solo is supposed to be like the challenge mode. But as it currently stands, bots do make your game significantly easier, but playing with bots is just like, it doesn't feel like a proper solo mode. It feels like you're playing a challenge run, which is not the point of having bots in a game in a lot of cases, because bots are supposed to help you as a solo player, because not everybody's able to play online, not everybody is able to play with their friends at all times, and some people just don't have good internet connection even if they can play online. So having a proper bots mode, I feel like this is a bit of a severely lacking feature in the game currently, especially for modes like Siege mode, where getting disconnected from the server is a huge issue. Now you can see we're on the public test server, so it says our max wave is 2,147. I don't know why that is, but the public test server be like that at times. But the point is that the operations here is like, if you're playing Siege mode with your friends, or if you're playing Siege mode with bots, you can't really go in for like a full run without getting disconnected from the server at times. So having a proper solo mode, especially in this game that has so many server issues, is a pretty massive problem in Space Marine 2. So I don't really know why they decide to only make a customization here. Like, are we really getting more OP by having your bots bring in like proper builds? I don't think so. I think it's a bit of a missed opportunity to not have the bots bring in things like your weapon modifications and stuff like that. But maybe one day they will. Maybe this is like a temporary thing. I know a lot of people will be talking about this on like Reddit and stuff like that, which is why I wanted to bring it up. Personally, I hope they do bring like proper loadouts to your guys, because customization in Space Marine 2 is already lacking a bit outside of cosmetics. Like, having a fully builded out team comp is pretty fun in this game, and making sure your bots are able to actually do that would be pretty cool. But as far as it currently stands, it's just not quite where people want it to be at. But something else I want to talk about before I close this one out is that the new Accolade store, first of all, The grind in Space Marine 2 is already going to be getting kind of ridiculous. We're going to have double the heroic weapons in the next patch and like double the cosmetics for people with grind. People are already really struggling at times playing with randoms in like the public matches because some randoms are like a dead ass worse than bots in this game. So playing with bots, I think it's a pretty fundamental aspect of the game for solo players or just people who don't want to play with random people in the first place. So having these new grinded out accolade points on top of all these new heroic weapons, which half of them kind of suck anyways, the grind's going to be getting progressively worse and worse in Space Marine 2, and having a good solo mode I think will definitely circumvent some of the issues with that, at least for players that don't have like a great LFG and stuff like that, because you have to keep in mind, not every single player knows that there are LFG groups for like the official Space Marine 2 Discord and stuff like that. So being able to have this bot customization, pretty big deal, pretty big thing I think the game requires. Hopefully the PTS actually improves upon this when the official patch launches, and we'll see how Saber interacts with this, or excuse me, not Saber interacts, how Saber actually reacts to the public reception of this new bot customization, because I think most people were really looking forward to some actual team perks on this, guys. That's all I have for this one. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comments below. If you like content like this, subscribe for more, and as always, thank you for watching. Take it easy. Bye.